It's a time of the year where we have an opportunity to align our morning routines, if you want, and really our day, not just the morning, but the rest of the day as well, to your purpose, your bigger why, your bigger intention. So whether it's from your New Year's resolution and intentions and or your bigger why in this lifetime, if you've connected with that, then great. If you haven't, then no worries. It is a process. It's an opportunity to look at setting yourself up for success, so to speak, or rather stepping into your day in the highest frequency possible, in the best state possible internally and also physically, so that you are in a resourceful place as you enter into the day and take on whatever the day brings you. So for me, personally, my routines are waking up in the morning. I generally would want to interrupt my mind and before it starts to kick in and bring any thoughts of fear or doubt or worry or whatever it does. Yes, and it still does that after even a couple of decades of meditating and doing yoga. That's just its job. So that it does that every morning when I wake up. It's like, right, you're awake. And then it starts to give me a whole list of stuff for me to be concerned about or pay attention to rather. And I generally like to start my day with meditation. So one of the first things I do, take care of any bodily functions, is go to the bathroom, or drink some water to wake up. Naturally, I don't start with coffee. I will start with water and then, or tea, like herbal tea. And I sit down and do my meditation. And what that does is that it allows, with our meditation, and it doesn't matter if someone is listening through recording other podcasts, you're doing different forms of meditation, that's fine. In our meditation, we tend to ground into the earth, scan our body, and then expand outwards and connect into infinite intelligence, right? Source, divine, love, life, God, whatever word works for you. And through our connection to the divine, because I'm trained as a healer and a teacher of healers, I go through a series of healings, which actually we do in our meditation. So if you're doing our meditations, then I'm guiding you through it. And doing whatever healings on a physical level, emotional level, and then connecting into source or the divine. And also then manifesting the day ahead or manifesting whatever it is that I want. Hence the basics of that is connecting with the frequency of that future now. And then clearing any belief structures that may block. And then entering into the day at a high frequency. The other thing that really helps, and you can experiment with this because I don't think there's a hard and fast rule, is movement. Whatever amount of movement. For me, it's yoga. Some days it's 20 minutes, it's half an hour, it's 45 minutes, an hour. Some days it's longer. I would recommend some movement every day because you are ironing out the kinks in the body. You're working out the tension in the body. And it's difficult to be joyful, to be happy and in high vibrations when your body is full of restriction, constriction, tension, pain, aches. It's difficult to be happy and joyful when you're in pain. So the movement helps iron things out in the body as well as get it to its state of health and well-being. And then I tend to start into my day. So I'm not saying you need to do this. I'm just saying this is what I do. Feel free, if something that works, then take it on. And the reason I have it like this is just from me experimenting with my mind, my body for about 2 decades. And this is where I'm at in my routines. I also recently, in the last year or so, started going to the gym. And just because of where my body's at right now, in my journey with my body, I'm not a pro athlete anymore. So I have started doing gym workouts. So strength training and cardio as well, which is really good. Get the energy moving. And then any opportunity I get to walk or climb stairs, I tend to do that. I'm paying attention to my breath through the day. So it's not just it's going beyond morning routines. Because deep breathing, as you've heard me say many, many times, helps get you out of fight and flight into rest and digest. Even if there's an intense situation, I'm training myself to be in deep breathing and calm my nervous system down, calm down my stress responses so that I'm in a resourceful state and able to deal with whatever my day brings. And then it's whatever the tasks that I'm working on or engaged in. If it requires creativity, if it requires connection and engagement, conversation, communication. Then I bring myself into whatever state I need to bring my best into each of those parts of my day. Other things I've played with as well, which I recommend, and some of you already do it, is gratitude practice. As simple as it may sound, simple doesn't always mean easy, and it actually really helps rewire the brain. So whether you do it in the morning, the night, doesn't matter. I tend to do it before I go to sleep. Just kind of reflect on the day, acknowledgements, and also gratitudes, and it really helps. And sleep is another part. It's really important. So making sure you get the rest that you need, the sleep that you need. And when I'm off track, then I do what I need to do to catch up and get back on track. And sometimes it's counterintuitive or counter logic maybe, but it's intuitive. I'm off my sleep patterns, and that's when I know I need to get into the gym or on the yoga mat and move, right, and breathe, or I need to get back on my meditation so that when I'm done physical stuff and I've moved the emotions through, then I can get back on track with my sleep that night as well. So just some basics around routines. I said morning routine, but it's actually a routine. And it's aligning your day, aligning the things that you do in your day from the morning onwards, gearing your day in such a way, gearing your life in such a way so that you can show up at your best in your day and your days and your year and your years, so that you can live in your purpose, in your highest purpose, for your highest purpose to express through you.